France clock in for their very first appearance at these championships. A special anniversary edition, in fact, games held across multiple nations. A true pan-European tournament that is a reflection of the pan-European nature of the game. And this is where it all starts for them. 11 players, many of them friends, some foes during the league season, now united for a single cause as they carry the hopes and expectations of a nation in this grand quadrennial event. Ahead of us, a month of non-stop adrenaline rush. I trust you are strapped in comfortably for what will be, at least for partisan parties, the most unbearable, thrilling of emotional roller coasters. This stadium has that feel of a genuine Colosseum. It could only be Rome. So it is upon us, their opening game, and what they hope will be the first of many fine games in this championship.
All I hope is that these nations, as well as the players of course, can make a good account of themselves, and I also like the fact that such excitement isn't just something that one host country has the monopoly of. It's shared by so many people across the continent, literally, and that certainly created an extra special buzz.
The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times. Personally, I really like the way he can always take a little touch to give himself that half a yard of space he needs to get a shot away, and he doesn't miss too many either, does he?
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Chan.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose
Brandt! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Brandt really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Hernandez drives it forward. Played out to the right. And they're more than happy to take the muscular approach. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Now it's Gnabry. Werner. He's got options out wide. Hernandez. Back to the keeper and go again. Raphael Varane. France yet to have a shot on target. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Dembele. Henriks goes looking. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looking for a decent ball in. And it's Toni Kroos. Brandt! And the keeper barely had to move.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Chan. Henriks. Just brushed off the ball there. Right through the middle. Coman. He hits one! And that would have been some goal.
Coman just might have got a little ahead of himself then. Maybe he had too much drinking time.
Out to the right. Now it's Gnabry. Henriks is fouled. Dembele. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Looks to dink one in. Now it's Gnabry. Oh, that... Werner shoots! Mbappe. Brandt. That's not going to make it. Longley. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So the other team has broken through, but certainly not going to want to try. Interesting game up to now, but still goalless. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. Change perhaps after half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Pavard, forward it goes. And he's there to hoof it away. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Toni Kroos. Henriks. And that's sprayed out wide. He's left his man. And he's cut it out. Hoists it forward. Well, they could break here. And here's Dembele.
Dembele really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Gnabry gets away from his opponents. Tries a shot! They've got it! That was a given. It always was.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
France can make their change now with a break in play. Germany take the lead, 1-0.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Rudiger. Chan gets it forward. Pogba.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Kante is the guilty party there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
And it's Sané. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Pavard. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Pavard. And it's played forward. Rudiger goes looking. Chan. Forward it goes. Henriks. Goes for goal! Oh, and that could have been two.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? Well, he probably expected to do a lot better considering the position he was in.
And they win it back again. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Chan plays it forward. Good offside that time.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Fence has got rid of that. Rudiger. Schüller. Rudiger tries to get it forward quickly. Digne. Rafael Varane. It's a promising run he's making on the right.
France need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Kehrer. Toni Kroos. And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well read, he sorted that out. Is that. So the first game is lost and there is ground to be made up. The margin for error significantly reduced. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Well, it is only the second game in the group phase, but already this is crunch time for some, certainly those who have suffered defeat in their opening game. The prospect of an early exit already hangs above their heads. The players and managers have to put a brave face on it in the pre-match press conference, but that is not going to change the overwhelming truth here, and that is that they really must seek to avoid defeat. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game. Real chance! Tries to get it forward quickly. Rafael Varane. Griezmann looking to get on the end of this. Griezmann. Aimed in towards the centre. Plays it out to the flank. Hoists it forward and back to base. Lloris sends that a long way. Goes direct to the front line. Forward it goes. Cleared away. Now a chance to break. And it's played forward. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Keeper's got good distance on that. Goalkeeper's ball. Could move up a gear here. He's got options out wide. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Dembele goes looking. Done very well to intervene. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And that's been won straight back. Rafael Varane. Oh, he's not going to get that. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ball is over the line. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Hoists it forward. Oh, good interception. Gets into a dangerous position. Dembele puts his foot on the gas. And that has been clubbed away.
Well, it seems as if he's just...
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Forward it goes. And we've reached half-time. Well, both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Let's look back on the first 45 minutes.
France really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
France head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game, and the team really further forward than they were when they started out. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Tight old game so far. Can that change now? Oh, some tackle that. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Raphael Varane. Lenglet. Dembele. Dembele going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's come loose. Shots to cross here. Tries to get it clear. Mbappe. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Martial takes control of it and he's on the move. Cut out in the nick of time.
France really are enduring a...
And he has been fouled there. And it's Pogba. Back into the middle. Lenglet. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen.
Dembele! And the finish! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, real danger here. In towards the middle. And it's played forward. Well played, he saw that coming. Away from immediate danger. Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. Hernandez is charging up on the overlap. That's not going far. Shalai. Back to the keeper and try something new. Forward it goes. Cleared away.
France showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Griezmann. A heavy challenge.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Hernandez positions himself well and cuts it out. Hernandez. Looking for space out wide.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Hernandez plays it forward. Mbappe. Now it's Martial. Mbappe. Raphael Varane. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And that will be the final act. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. France emerging for this crucial group game here. The tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. Wonderful scenes here in the Dutch capital inside this terrific arena. One that does more than justice to the stature of the man whose name it bears. We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Paul Pogba. He could be a real game changer for this team, Peter. He's got the strength to hold off defenders and the technical ability to pick out a killer pass. He can also shoot with great power and accuracy. He's a real midfield dynamo, actually, capable of winning a tackle in his own half and then charging downfield to make something happen at the other end. Box to box.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Mbappe has a pop! And he's there to clear it. Oh, real danger here! And that should be the keeper's. Ruben Neves.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Mbappe. Chip through. Chance to break. Jota, shoots! Goal! Portugal! First blood drawn. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Portugal take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Well played, he saw that coming. Longley. Hernandez. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Dembele finds himself offside. And the through ball is intercepted. Conte. Griezmann needed to come up with a better ball.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Has a pop! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Massive leap! Just off target.
Ruben Neves did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Rafael Varane. Longley. Hernandez. Bernardo Silva did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Out to the right. João Cancelo clips one through. Goes for goal! A great save, real class.
Bernardo Silva really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Griezmann is Displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Forward it goes. He gets past his man. Dembele. And he's there. Going for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Guerrero. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Ruben Neves. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close-sport half of football, but it still had its moments. And ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And we're underway again.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
Going through. Oh, it's got him!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, games like this, Peter, can often hinge on the smallest of details, so you have to wonder what effect it's going to have on everybody on this pitch now.
Guerrero. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's got away. Oh, well played. Has a goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Longley. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's through. It's one shapes to shoot. Pogba.
They must set the right tone now and give themselves a foothold to get back into this. The next goal is key, and they've got to show the hunger and desire to score it.
Griezmann. And he has been fouled there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Ronaldo with good energy in defence as well.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. Ruben Neves. Guerrero. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes gets it out to the wing. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Dembele. Pogba. Whipped it. Gets up to head it! There's a goal! Back within one. They have them in their sights again. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And it's Digne. Dembele. It's gone a long way up and away. Dembele. Pogba decides to play it. Griezmann! And the lead stays intact, just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Knocks it away. Conte. He's gone for it! Yes, it's in! France are back on level terms. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Oh, that's neat. Can he deliver? That's surely a foul. Free kick. Hoists it forward. He's left his man. Played into the middle. He's dealt with that well.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Moussa Sissoko. Digne looks to bypass the midfield.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
It's come loose. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. And that's it. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Neither manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Well, this is a special time of year in the European footballing cycle. It's where it all begins again. The lifting of the trophy, the winners' medals. That was all back in May. A mere reminder, a relic of the glory that was and what may be to come, perhaps for one of these. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. So here it is, what we've all been waiting for. Make sure you are strapped in and ready to go.
Bring it on, Peter. I'm looking forward to a competition that always delivers entertainment, whether through its football or indeed its supporting cast of emotions. Neither of these teams will want a trip back to the drawing board after this, so...
And the shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Towering header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Bernat. Good ball. It has gone going for goal! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And back to base. Coutinho tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
That had too much on it. Has a pop! In comes the cross. Willian displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And it's been taken straight back. And it's Willian. Chance to play it in. Crosses it in. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Tries to stroke it through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And the Herrera. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Keira plays it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Coutinho cuts it out. Philippe Coutinho. Bernat. Just wouldn't be beaten there. Now the counter. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Keira is off, and the boss has some thinking to do now. Plays it out wide. Herrera gets it back. Looks to clip it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And the first half is done. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Mbappe! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Mbappe can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Going through. Over to the left. He's in space and looking for options. Timely intervention. Hoists it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Big chance! A great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Ball's loose, who's getting... Has a goal! Bernat goes looking. Marco Verratti. Bernat is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Longley. We're still waiting for a goal to report here. Back into the middle. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Defender's on the back foot. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Bernat. And it's Florenzi. He's got away. Florenzi. Great leap! In it goes!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead, 1-0.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Up to meet it! They scored!
Well, we're back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Oh, the cross was inch perfect, and the header unerring.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
And here's Neymar.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, he's put too much on it. Midtjylland have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift.
Gets it upfield. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's played forward. Longley. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Plays it over to the other flank. Mbappe battles to win it back. And here's the face-to-face with the keeper. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Another throw-in. And the Herrera. Neymar. And that's it. Paris Saint-Germain must wait for their first win, but they have their first point. That for now will have to suffice. Would you summarise what we've seen today, don't you? So on to match day 2 then, on the back of a draw in their previous outing, a result which makes us none the wiser as to their prospects of going through. They'd want to go one better here to put themselves right in contention for a place in the top 2, and their coach was caught in there. It's a free kick. It's Messi. Teresic. Brozovic. Vidal goes looking. Right through the middle. Now it's Sanchez. Going through. Alexis Sanchez! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Alexis Sanchez cannot be a happy chappy, and you can understand why. The run was stoic, and it should have been heroic.
De Bruyne. Messi.
Messi really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
D'Ambrosio, and it's Sanchez. Sanchez takes the long option.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Oh, some tackle that. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, look, I don't think you can say he didn't have enough support in that instance, because he's got to get his head up more and see what's around him. If you're going to keep your head down and looking at the ball, you're not going to see the options, and that was a bit selfish for me.
He gets past his man, and Martinez! Mbappe. Mbappe. He's left his man. Mbappe. It's a brilliant interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a throw. Perisic. Paris Saint-Germain still to register a shot on target. Skriniar, and it's played forward. Vidal. D'Ambrosio. Forward it goes. Alexis Sanchez. Sanchez proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Perisic. Hits one! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Eriksen battles to win it back. And here's Perisic. Brozovic. That's been won straight back. Brozovic plays it forward. Perisic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Good idea, just poorly executed. D'Ambrosio, and it's Sanchez. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Brozovic. Vidal. The first half is done. Well, both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So, your views on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're already back underway here.
Paris Saint-Germain can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pickup in this second half. No guts, no glory.
He's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Skriniar. D'Ambrosio plays it long. Now it's Sanchez.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Bernat. Di Maria. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Mbappe has a hit! Perisic. Eriksen. Hoists it forward. That had to be more accurate. Vidal. He's made sure that won't get through.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Gets wrestled off the ball all the way back and they start again. Bernat. Marco Verratti. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Brozovic. Vidal. Brozovic. Perisic. Takes it over to the other flank. Ericsson. And it's D'Ambrosio. And here's Alexis Sanchez. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Well, to be honest, I think they're all show and no substance. Where's the final product?
Well, Nokia is there, and he can get that clear.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Brozovic. Lukaku looks to clip it forward. D'Ambrosio has it out wide and in space.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Lukaku! Oh, what about that? And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
A 1-0 lead established. Has a goal! Oh, real danger here. Tries to get it clear. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Paris Saint-Germain emerging for this crucial group game here. The tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, we're on the way. Chadli. Bernat. Tries to get it forward quickly. Marco Verratti. And it's Coutinho. Chadli. Now the counter. Gone back to the keeper. Hoists it forward.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
A chance to play it in. And here's Chadli. Chadli going for goal! And they've been caught out here. He's gone for it! Big chance! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Paris Saint-Germain yet to have a shot on target. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Bernat. Marco Verratti. Di Maria plays it forward. He's through. He's left his man. Chance. Shoots. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, the run was really impressive, the finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And it's played forward. Neymar. Philippe Coutinho. Di Maria. And it's Verratti. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Chadli going through. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Di Maria. Chance! And we hit half-time, so both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Keira positions himself well and cuts it out. Di Maria. Chadli. Forward it goes.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Philippe Coutinho! Oh, a very decent attempt. It's a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Raphael. Hoists it forward. Marco Verratti. 0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Tries to get it forward quickly. No, that's too long. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Keira goes looking. Di Maria. And it's played forward. Plays it out to the wing. And out to safety. Di Maria gets it back. Neymar. Raphael. He's got options out wide. And he's there to cut it out.
Well, to be honest, I think they're all show and no substance. Where's the final product?
Di Maria is the guilty party there. Giuliano tries to head towards goal. Goes down, but nothing given. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Giuliano! That has certainly tested the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Repelled by the keeper. And it's Raphael. Istanbul Başakşehir have a free kick. Forward it goes. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And there's a long ball. Now it's Chadli. Up to meet it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Florenzi tries to locate someone up front, and that's been levered clear. It's found its way to him. He could be in here, and the finish! Missed by a fraction. Hoists it forward. Di Maria going full tilt down the right-hand side. It into the middle. He's managed to get himself offside. So that's it. It is all over. Frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. You look back on the game then, Jim. Hello and welcome one and all. Great to have you on board for our continued coverage of these group stages, and it is safe to say that we're now entering the race for the finish line. It becomes about guaranteeing a place in the knockout stage, and indeed for some at the top end of the group, finding out who will finish in pole position and who their potential opponents may be. We do sense inevitably a much greater sense of urgency from those both on the pitch and in the stands, because the margins are becoming tight. Oh, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. There's the whistle. Raphael. It'll be a throw-in. Florenzi. Willian. Aimed in towards the centre. That is good defending. It's been Pablo Sarabia! Good stop. Wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Marco Verratti. Hoists it forward. Pablo Sarabia. Giuliano. Looks to dink one in. Chance to break.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Mbappe. Turns and goes back. It's a goal kick. Topal. For a throw. And it's Florenzi. Florenzi, a really good feat. Forward it goes. And the Herrera. And the finish! Lovely feat. Still goalless. Clearance and very necessary. Battles to win it back. Rafael tries to get it forward quickly. Istanbul Başakşehir seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
Yeah, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Intercepts the throw, it's well read. Longley. Longley. Longley drives it forward. Florenzi. Florenzi with the cross. If you have just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. And it's played forward. Giuliano has brushed off the ball there. Marco Verratti tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Referee's had a look. He's blown his whistle for half-time. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. We are already promptly back underway.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
And the Herrera. And he's there to cut it out.
Sarabia really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Topal. Giuliano. Forward it goes. Fine. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
That's good defending, very good defending.
Well, Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Gets away from his opponents. Hit into them, up to meet it! He still wants to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
That's not going to make it. Long play. Herrera plays it forward. Mbappe plays it long. Verratti goes looking. And the shot! He has done it! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Giuliano, Calderim tries to get it forward quickly. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Longley demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. That's a good... That's a pop! Really well taken goal. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Cuts it out. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. Brings it forward. And it's Messi. And Messi! He'll try from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Rafael. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Receives it from behind. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Header! Good delivery, no joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Crunching tackle. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Marco Verratti. Play for a throw. Hoists it forward. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! Deep, deep into injury time!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Istanbul Başakşehir give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Giuliano. Paris Saint-Germain just have to run down the clock. Messi. Cleared away. And that's that. Paris Saint-Germain win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. But that's the game, and they have won it at the margin. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
Paris Saint-Germain can do it tonight with a win. 3 points would make them safe and into the knockout stage. A chance to prolong their stay amongst Europe's elite clubs. They won't need to worry about lack of support. Really well represented on the night. The faithful have turned out in good numbers. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. What a sight this makes. It just goes to underline how games like this can shape a team's season.
Yeah, this is the most straightforward task to tackle, Peter. Nothing but a win will do, and whatever game plan the manager adopts, these players will be driven by the need to get the job done. I think for reputations, finances and prestige, this is a very, very big deal now.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Willian. He's one of the best around when it comes to close control with pace, and that makes him an explosive dribbler at times who's very tricky to stop. He's also a very good striker of the ball, especially from free kick situations, so the opposition will have to be careful about not giving away too many of those here.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Turns and goes back.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Pablo Sarabia. Florenzi looking to get on the end of this. Knocks it away. Forward it goes.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Help's available out wide. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Aimed in towards the centre. Mbappe. Gone back to the keeper. Keeper sends it forward. Florenzi. Florenzi goes on an adventurous run. And it's Neymar. Pablo Sarabia. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Bernat. Good take, and he's had a look. He can get that clear. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Dashing forward at pace. To the keeper and go again. Marco Verratti. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Florenzi. A win here so important to their ambitions. Verratti goes looking. The whistle goes for half-time. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. An interesting game up to now, but still goalless. How would you review the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Paris Saint-Germain head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. Just 45 minutes from now, we will know who goes through from this group.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Towering header! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Paris Saint-Germain can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Idrissa Gueye. Florenzi. Neymar. Idrissa Gueye. Bernat. Great leap! This could fall anywhere! And it's Gueye. Danger averted for now. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Ball's out on the left now. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And the break is on. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He's had a shot! He's going after it. Well read, he sorted that out. It'll be a throw-in. Foot in. Mbappe. Bernat. Nicely measured pass. Going through. He's won him, and the finish! And he nearly went all the way.
Mbappe just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well, that's where he wants it. Look at the defender bombing forward. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. They've played it short. There are a few waiting for it. Good interception. Forward it goes.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Verratti is fouled. One final crack at it now. Bernat. Messi.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Rapidly approaching the end. Midtjylland. The look of condemned men. Elimination almost a certainty now.
Midtjylland merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Gets it upfield. Oh, he's put too much on it.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Longley.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Bernat tries to get it forward quickly. And time is up. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain must have viewed this game as very winnable, but will no doubt have a healthier respect for this opposition.
Well, hello everybody, thank you for joining us for what we hope will be an intriguing group stage game, and it is first against second. Two teams with the same objective, and that is to make sure that they will still be here once the competition resumes under a different format, one that is far less forgiving than now. This, no doubt, a game of the utmost importance, not so much for the final outcome in this group, but potentially who meets whom when that time comes around. And that is something that both of these sides are only too well aware of, with those finishing top getting what is usually a more comfortable draw. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Willian.
Goes for goal! Goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. Paris Saint-Germain are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Paris Saint-Germain have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
Longley. Longley plays it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Well positioned to make that interception. Vidal. Martinez. Played out to the right. Played back in. Hoists it forward. And it's Neymar. Neymar goes for goal! And he just whacks it away.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Martinez plays it out to the wing. Cut out in the nick of time. Bernat. Neymar going full steam ahead down the left flank. Neymar. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And he's there to clear it. What a throw in. Willian. Neymar. Willian. And it's Florenzi. Forward it goes. Vecino gets it back. Vidal. And it's played forward. Willian. Martinez. Was on the back foot. Vecino plays a clever pass. He's got away. And it's Vecino. Florenzi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Bernat. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. All the way back, and they start again. Gets it upfield. Cuts it out. Vidal. And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Paris Saint-Germain leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back underway here. Paris Saint-Germain carrying a one-goal lead. Perisic receives it in a good chance to shoot! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And here's Perisic. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And here's Lukaku. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. And it's been taken straight back. Stefan de Vrij. And here's Lukaku. Lukaku plays it out to the flank. It's out of play for a goal kick. Florenzi tries to get it forward quickly. Willian provides an outlet. Willian knocks it away. And again they run up against stubborn defending. And he heaves it forward. That's the throw. Paris Saint-Germain making consecutive changes here. How about a shot? And Messi! For a throw. That's a throw. Marco Verratti. Now it's Messi. Messi finds himself offside. Keeper sends it forward. Sanchez needed to come up with a better ball.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Willian. Crunching tackle. Well, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Do you think he's feeling the effects of that tackle? Verratti stands over the ball, he'll be looking to dink one in. Skriniar tries to clear. There will be a throw-in. Bernat. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Alexis Sanchez. And there's a long ball. Lukaku going through. Lukaku! In it, almost no time remaining, game still on. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
And it's Vidal. He came in hard, very hard. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's still going. Where to next? Hits one! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they've got their lead back. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead.
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
Well played, he saw that coming. Oh, he's in! Big chance!
And they've
scored! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Good ball. He's there to receive it. Shoots! Bernat goes looking. Neymar pushes to get on the end of it. Hakimi.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
And time is up. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. Your reflections then, Jim? Well, hello, good evening, everyone. We have reached the pivotal point of the competition. The field is down to 16. We are therefore in exclusive company. Group tables are behind us. We have reached the cutthroat stage of the competition. Knockout football of the highest order, and it is live here. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, this is a noisier occasion all round. Everybody, Jim, knows what's at stake here.
You know, Peter, it's the suddenness that I love when you get to this phase of the competition. The suddenness in which you can find yourself in a good position, or the suddenness in which it can go against you. That introduces drama, which creates great excitement, and ultimately you get a much more entertaining show.
And already we're underway here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, I think we can expect to see more than a few moments of individual brilliance with Neymar on the pitch, Peter. He's got such a silky touch, he can ghost past defenders, and he can pass and shoot with the very best. If you're looking for someone to take your breath away, this is the guy for me.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Liverpool keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Ronaldo pushes to get on the end of it. Mbappe. And Dijk does well there, alert. That's a promising ball. Mbappe gets the better of his man. Shot a goal! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Mbappe just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And it's Willian. What a ball! Oh, shooting chance! He's put his foot right through that one.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Hoists it forward. Mane. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's done very well to get to that.
Cristiano Ronaldo sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it. That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Neymar looking to run onto it. Florenzi. Paris Saint-Germain calling a corner, and the referee concurs. And Dijk with the clearance. Florenzi. Chance! They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Gets it back. Milner. Precious little by way of goal-mouth action yet. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Mane. Mane! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in there, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
He's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but simply not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now. Still goals. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, that first 45...
has a hit! It's broken loose! Nicely controlled. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Bernat. And it's Neymar. Over to the left. Lovely bit of skill.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Mohamed Salah, good energy in defence as well. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, and they've been caught out here. Looking for a decent ball in. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. No, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Has a hit! And it's played forward. And they're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Wijnaldum hits that long, and the ball is out of play. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. Mane gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Thiago. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Robertson takes the long option. Real chance! No mistake! And that could well be the winner!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I had a feeling this was coming. Still, there's a...
Ronaldo has given away a free kick. Bernat. Neymar. He's got the ball glued to his feet.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Fabinho. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Salah. Wijnaldum. Paris Saint-Germain are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here. Mane! Sticks it away! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Liverpool have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. Thiago. Alisson gets it upfield. Longley. Idrissa Gueye. Bernat. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Fabinho. Alexander-Arnold. Plays it over to the other flank. Robertson. Wijnaldum. Now it's Mane. Looks to thread it through. Time added on, 4 minutes. Idrissa Gueye. Needed a better pass there. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Beaten at home, so they're going to have to win away. It is tough. Paris Saint-Germain are in need of something pretty special here. They are a side very much on the brink, following a first-leg performance described by their boss as thoroughly disappointing, and barring some sort of pretty dramatic change in their fortune, it looks as though this is going to be their last participation in the competition this season. The law of averages states that once every so often a big performance and extraordinary turnaround will occur, but it is hard to see here. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Well, if something's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, the outlook isn't great, Peter. It promises a difficult challenge, and along with a concerted, prolonged effort, I think Lady Luck is probably going to be needed to help their case here. Of course, a quick goal might just cause sufficient upset, but this remains a very tough ask. But they know they're going to have to produce something very close to their best.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Paris Saint-Germain were so disappointed to lose in front of their own fans in the first leg. And it does look as though the first knockout round is as far as they're going to go. They need some turnaround. Paredes. Nicely measured pass.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
That's a pop! Mohamed Salah. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Hoists it forward. Bernat going full tilt down the left. Mohamed Salah. Keita goes long. Florenzi does well to read it and intercepts. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, he can get masterful control on free kicks, and his focus is usually second to none.
Neymar! That was travelling. Van Dijk tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo looking to force his way through. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! And he's found the net! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Verratti. Paredes. And the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Neymar. Wijnaldum attempts a clearance. And it's Bernat. They've got a corner here. Willian goes to finish! Van Dijk gets it away. Mane absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
That's not going to make it. Van Dijk. Wijnaldum. Salah. Now it's Mane. Philippe Coutinho. Kehrer goes back to base. Longley. The first half is done. Here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Well, the action has already resumed here.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone. Hits one!
Fabinho is there to heave it away. Alexander-Arnold. Robertson. And help's available out wide. Time to deliver. It's out of play for a goal kick. Paredes. Florenzi. Florenzi plays it forward. Van Dijk gets into the right position to intercept. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's made sure that that won't get through. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Salah. Wijnaldum with the foul.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
So here comes a substitution. Bernat is being picked on here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Messi. Florenzi. Hit it up to meet it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Paris Saint-Germain making consecutive changes here. Alexander-Arnold. Cristiano Ronaldo. More than happy. Longley with a definite foul there. Messi gets it back. Bernat. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's neat. Bernat demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. And the through ball is intercepted. Mane.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mane. Now shot at goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Mane made himself the key component of a very good move. That's how you get behind a defence.
Just brushed off the ball there. Going through. And it's Mane. Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
And he's there to cut it out. Mane. And it's played forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo gets it out to the wing. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Florenzi. Not much. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And the Herrera. Has a look and has a go. Just a whisker away. Wijnaldum. Alexander-Arnold. Wijnaldum. Neymar did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Keita, he does have an assist to his name. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Mohamed Salah! Oh, it's a stunning goal! About as smooth as it gets. And the lead is extended still further. And he's produced a beauty. His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. That's it! They are out! Paris Saint-Germain, the inferior side throughout. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, losing...
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The city of Basel, known so much for its beauty, and that beauty certainly extends to the stadium. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity... Richarlison! And the finish!
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Richarlison! Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. What a start, free kick. Philippe Coutinho! Arthur. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Donnarumma catches it safely. Florenzi. Jorginho. Bonucci goes back to base. Well positioned to make that interception. Out to the left it goes. He gets past his man.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether...
Shoots! Goal, Italy! The breakthrough strike. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Brazil didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Spinazzola. Spinazzola. Well, that looks a foul. The referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Ball is over the line. There to cut it out. Spinazzola. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
It's up to meet it! Oh, he's brought him down and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he is going into that little black book. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Brazil, a formality, we're level. He was just never going to miss.
Well, that's about as cheeky as it comes. By going right down the middle, it may have backfired, but it's worked for him this time.
Brazil grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Chiellini gets into the right position to intercept.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Fernandinho. Forward it goes. Oh, terrible mistake. Gets wrestled off the ball. Chiellini plays it forward quickly. Pellegrini gets the better of his man. Fernandinho plays it forward. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
And it's played forward. He spotted the run and played him through. Bonucci. Jorginho. Over to the left. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. It's come loose. He came in hard, very hard. Florenzi tries to get it forward quickly. Marquinhos goes looking. Coutinho. Richarlison. Goes for goal! Marvellous goal!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to...
There's the end of the first half. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied, it was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And the ball is out of play. Marquinhos. Alex Sandro. That's a throw. Italy making consecutive changes here. Bonucci. Florenzi. It'll be a throw-in. Fernandinho. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Italy making another change here. Brazil presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. Philippe Coutinho! Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. Two up and threatening to pull clear. And he's produced a beauty. So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Fernandinho. Thiago Silva drives it forward. Florenzi. Chiesa. Hoists it forward. Looking to force his way through. Oh, he's put too much on it. Willian gets on the end. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Brazil have themselves a chance from the spot to increase the lead. With certainty.
Well, that's the way to take a penalty. Stand up, pick your spot, and blast it home.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
Hits one! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Has gone out. Philippe Coutinho. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Chiesa. That'll be a throw. Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time.
Fernandinho doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Chiesa. Chiellini. Belotti. He's got options out wide. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
And it's Belotti. Chiesa looking to get on the end of this. Alex Sandro. Help's available out wide. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
A long ball, but not especially accurate. Arthur. Coutinho. Verratti tries to get it forward quickly. Arthur. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Florenzi. Chiesa. Zaniolo. Thiago Silva. Chiesa. And it's played forward. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. He's going to be pulled back for that one. That's a booking. Always looked it. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Chiesa. He's got away. Florenzi. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Chiesa battles to win it back. Has a go! And the ball's come out. The whistle is gone, and it is all over. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. So hello, welcome one and all to what is certainly in terms of international football in Latin America, the ultimate grudge match. Two absolute superpowers who also happen to be neighbours on a continent widely recognised as football's home. It is a rivalry that has a history which lasts well over a century and has of course been ranked top of all footballing rivalries by media and supporters alike. It comes as little surprise then that this game is considered to be international football's equivalent of the Super Classico. The 11 of Brazil, the 11 of Argentina, some of them friends, many foes in club football, lining up for a united cause. It is quite a sight to behold, a massive sea of yellow and green and blue, the colours of the Brazilian flag. Well, it's a friendly and the shot!
Just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Paredes. Philippe Coutinho. Daniel Alves. And it's played forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Thiago Silva. It's a good foot in there. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Argentina seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read.
Up to meet it! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. Great header, made it look easy.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Big occasion, big goal. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Daniel Alves. Marquinhos. And it's Coutinho. That's a promising ball. Oh, he's chipped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And that's going to be a booking. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. Philippe Coutinho!
Argentina have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Across the field it goes. Brazil are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Dybala provides an outlet, gets away from his opponent, crosses it in. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Daniel Alves. Dani Alves drives it forward. Coutinho, he's through the middle. Oh, it's opened up nicely. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Brazil gifted a massive chance. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible to further improve their position of comfort. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, that's about as cheeky as it comes. By going right down the middle, it may have backfired, but it's worked for him this time.
Brazil get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He's made sure that that won't get through. Otamendi. Well played, he saw that coming. And it's Messi. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Otamendi. Dybala. In toward... Up he gets! Yes, it's in! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Willian. Gets the better of his man. Well read, he sorted that out. And this could be the final action of the first half. Great lead! Decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Brazil glad to have a 1-goal lead at this point. I have to say things could have been very different.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one...
Dybala with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Daniel Alves. And that's a foul, free kick's been given. Back to the keeper. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Di Maria. Argentina have it back and they can go again. Fernandinho. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Argentina making consecutive changes here. Gets it upfield. Thiago Silva gets well to read it and intercepts. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Done very well to intervene. Played out to the right. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Brazil making another change here.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Martinez, out to the right. That is terrific skill. Marquinhos. Marquinhos goes looking. He's found his man. He gets past his man. Oh, he's caught him in or out. Brazil could not have hoped for a better opportunity. The referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. We'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it! He was just never going to miss.
He just didn't let his nerves get to him. He struck that with conviction. What a penalty.
Brazil go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Marquinhos. Martinez. Cuts it out. Martinez plays it out to the flank. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Shoots! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
Fernandinho making use of the space out wide. Finds himself eased off the ball. Chance to shoot. Shot at goal! Yes! And surely that settles it. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Martinez pings it out wide. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Good ball. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Otamendi. That's the through ball. He's gone for it! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson.
He's been side down. Is that a penalty? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Yeah, a callous act that was used to rescue a desperate moment, Peter. They dug a deep hole for themselves there.
Di Maria! Gets up to head it! And he couldn't keep it down. Fernandinho hoists it forward. Willian. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And they've been caught out here. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shot! He scores! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that's it. Brazil, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. Well, how will we look back on that?
Brazil made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. It is quite a sight to behold. A massive sea of yellow and green and blue, the colours of the Brazilian flag. We have Richarlison! There it is!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Brazil took the early advantage.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Fernandinho. It'll be a throw-in. Willian. And it's Dani Alves. In it comes. Fernandinho drives it forward.
Qatar have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
And they've up he gets! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Fernandinho doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Thiago Silva tries to get it forward quickly. He's left his man. Willian has a pop! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Qatar can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Brings it forward. Gets away from his opponents. Played out to the right. And he's there to cut it out. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Daniel Alves. That's sprayed out wide. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Ball is over the line. Marquinhos plays it forward. Out to the left it goes. Has he picked him out? Going through. And the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Goalkeeper's ball. Willian. That's not going to make it. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Needed a better pass there. And it's Coutinho. Hoists it forward. And the through ball is intercepted. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Ref's been lenient here, and can he'll get too many more chances. Dani Alves. He's picked him out. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run. Richarlison!
Oh, real danger here. He's got away. Fernandinho. Chance! He has done it! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. An act of charity gratefully received. He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. And the first half is done. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Brazil go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Done very well to intervene. Marquinhos. And it's played forward. Philippe Coutinho. Brazil get it back again. Back into the middle. Plays it back. And Coutinho! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Alexandro does well there, alert. Arthur. Fernandinho. He's played him through. Going for goal! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
There's going to be another change here. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. He's got options out wide. He gets past his man. And he's cut it out. Arthur plays it out to the wing. Gets the better of his man. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Brazil have themselves a chance from the spot. To further improve their position of comfort. He was just never going to miss.
Yeah, and he smashed it right down the middle. It was just as well the keeper didn't hold his position.
Brazil tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Alexandro. Allen. Thiago Silva. Marquinhos. He's come in hard. Oh, that's a waste. Alexandro concedes a free kick for that. The changes then in quick succession. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Arthur. Good idea, just poorly executed. All the way back and they start again. Keeper sends it forward. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Out of play for a goal kick. Coutinho picks it up from the goal kick. No way through there. Has he picked him out? Richarlison unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Forward it goes. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Gets up to head it! Little doubt, that is a foul. And it's Coutinho. Well played, he saw that coming. Referee's given a throw. Has a goal! And he's kept it out, that's a great save. Keeper has beaten it away. Oh, he's been flattened there. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards to increase the lead. Time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he took a chance, hoping that the goalkeeper would dive, and that's exactly what he did.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And into... Oh, it's gone in!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Fortuitous as it... So that's it, it is all over. Well, a great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This, of course, the Maracanã, the official home of the Brazilian national team, known as the Seleção in this part of the world. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Belgium. This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friend.
Richarlison! That's a half-decent try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Witsel. Meunier. That's put paid to a promising move. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. That's a... It's one! There it is!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example. Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Belgium didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Goes direct to the front line. Alexandro. Well read, he sorted that out.
Willian really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
That's been won straight back, and the volley. That has certainly tested the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Towering header! This could fall anywhere! De Bruyne delivers. Hazard plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Has a hit! Danilo. Fernandinho. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. And it's Fernandinho. And it's been taken straight back. Willian. Torgan Hazard. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, that's a waste. Torgan Hazard tries to get it forward quickly. He's got away. Hazard.
There's been quite a few crosses coming in from that left-hand side. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit it. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Arthur goes looking. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Meunier did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Torgan Hazard. Tielemans. Cut out in the nick of time. Coutinho. Torgan Hazard. He's brushed off the ball there. Could be a has a hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Tielemans. He's played him through. And he's shown him a clean, going for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
We've reached half-time. So there you have it, a close-sport half of football, but it still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. It was a decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Brazil are going to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal. That has been... That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Alderweireld. Vertonghen. Vertonghen plays it forward. Philippe Coutinho. Alexandro. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. He's gone for a throw-in. And it's Witsel. Oh, what a ball! Oh, shooting chance!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Marquinhos sticks in a foot to win it back. He's pinged one through here. Going through. Willian. Forward it goes. Marquinhos does well to read it and intercepts.
Actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Hoists it forward. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. Marquinhos. Thiago Silva. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Gets the better of his man. Lukaku.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Vertonghen. Vertonghen goes back to base. Good idea, just poorly executed. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Nicely measured pass. It's a brilliant interception. Fabinho plotting from out on the right-hand side. Brazil have it back and they can go again. Coutinho, and Coutinho! Oh, and that should have been two.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
Brazil are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's Fabinho.
Brazil certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
De Bruyne. Play for a throw. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. He's left his man. Shot at goal! Alderweireld to play it forward. Defending was strong and firm. And that's it. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a result...
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This, of course, the Maracanã, the official home of the Brazilian national team, known as the Seleção in this part of the world. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for...
And De Bruyne! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
He's gone for it! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Daniel Alves. Referee's given a throw. Arthur. Marquinhos. Coutinho plays it out to the wing. Now it's Lukaku. Now a chance to break. No, too much on it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him, and he failed to get his head up.
Real chance! Goal! Brazil! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Willian. Double quick time. Brazil take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how...
Lukaku! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Towering header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. And here's Lukaku. It's got through to him. It's Lukaku! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Philippe Coutinho. Alex Sandro. And it's been taken straight back. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
So a chance to deliver a ball into the box. Chance to shoot. Well read, he sorted that out. Meunier. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Alex Sandro. Lukaku. It could be in. He's had a go! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Ball through needs to be good here. Questions were asked. And he's given the answers. Witzel concedes a free kick for that. It's come loose. Fernandinho. And it's Coutinho. That wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Willian. Oh, good interception. Alderweireld.
Tielemans.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Hoists it forward. Richarlison is fouled. Brazil presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. Philippe Coutinho! It's broken loose. And a goal kick. That had to be more accurate. The first half is done. We're back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Brazil in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're already back underway here. Gets the better of his... and the finish! He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Torgan Hazard. And it's played forward. Over to the left. Willian. Daniel Alves. De Bruyne. Meunier. Meunier, full tilt down the right-hand side.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Time for a change in personnel. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Tielemans. Richarlison.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Denayer. Back to the keeper and try something new. Meunier. Witsel. Belgium have it back and they can go again. And the through ball is intercepted. Brazil get it back again. Well played, he saw that coming. Marquinhos plays it forward. Philippe Coutinho. And they've been caught out. Shooting chance! Forward it goes. Denayer. Witsel.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Going through. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Brazil have themselves a chance from the spot. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
Cold as you like, and they're running away with it! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, the keeper probably felt he could read that, but he's guessed completely wrongly. He's gone to the other side.
Belgium making another change here. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. He's made good progress from a deep position. Meunier has given away a free kick. Alexandro. Up towards the front line. Well positioned to make that interception. The Tongan has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, good take in a good area. Marquinhos goes looking. Alderweireld positions himself well and cuts it out. Now it's Batshuayi. He's away! That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And that's been won straight back. And Batshuayi! He scores!
Belgium are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Mertens tries to get it full. Has a hit! No mistake! Deep into injury time!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Belgium give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. And it's Alexandro. He gets past his man. So that's it. It is all over. Brazil win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. But that's the game, and they have won it at the margin. So what do you take away from it? Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And all of it adds up to make it terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. We're with you from the Maracanã that has for so long been Rio's leading world-class venue. This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive match-up, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Marco Verratti. Piqué goes looking. Done very well to intervene. Marco Verratti. And it's Neymar. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Willian looking to get on the end of it. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. The keeper has beaten it away. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Jordi Alba.
Barcelona have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Rashford. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Willian. Look at the defender bombing forward. Tries one! Modric. Griezmann. Gets away from his opponents. Di Maria gets it back. Neymar. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. And it's Verratti. He's gone for it! Missed by a fraction. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Chooses to go back. Dani Alves. That's not going to make it. Keira. Di Maria. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and it's obvious.